Hey guys, this is Chris, Lower Slower Board Gamer, and we are bringing you the Great Heartland Hauling Company, a small little truck driving game designed by Jason Kotarski and published by Dice Hate Me Games. And I thought that I would show you a little something with this game. It's a 2 to 4 player game, plays very fast, plays very fun. However, comes with the game solo. So I went ahead and created a solo variant, which works kind of well. I wanted to show it to you so that way if you were thinking about getting this game based off my review and others, that you would have an example of a way to play it solo. And you can do it yourself. Just play the game a few times with multiple trucks, see how it works, and work out a system yourself. But I thought I'd give you a head start right here. So let us go ahead and without any further ado get down to the table, and we will set this game up so that you can see how I do's it. Get out of the screen, interloper. Alrighty, first of all I set up the board, and we start with West Morgan, the base town, and we're going to put it right about there, and around it in this arrangement I put Bedford Falls, and you can randomize it if you wish, but I find that this works pretty well. Randomizing it might make it a little tougher. Midville, Popinjay, Cameron, Troy, move down there, Shermer, and Eureka, and Tatanka, all the way out to the west. Those are our starting cities that we are going to be going to, and as you can see, the native resources are spread apart pretty good. You got cattle, one next to West Morgan, one on the edge, same with all 4 of them, and you've got all 4 rows like this. Just a good general spread out, a good way to start it, in my humble opinion. Second thing you do from the deck, you are going to remove all of the fuel cards. You will not be using them for the solo mode. You will be paying cash in order to move. So we'll put the fuel cards back in the box. Next thing you do is we're only going to be using the first card for our truck that shows up to $22. So then we start at $5 and we place our truck in West Morgan as usual. Then we're going to deal 5 commodity cards out to ourselves here. So let's give it a nice little shuffle, and we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll place these up here. And we'll also turn the 3 face up that we would be able to draw from. Place them here so we can see what we've got. Yeah, you can go there. And then we are going to place the starting native resources on the towns that have them. Popinjay gets 3 corn, and Shermer gets 3 corn. Eureka gets 3 soybeans. Midville 3 soybeans. So 3 each of corn and soybeans. 2 each for pigs and cattle, for the livestock. So Cameron gets 2 pigs, as does Bedford Falls. 2 cattle each in Troy and Tatanka. And we're pretty much set up and ready to start. You gain money by unloading. And when you unload, you're going to see the 2 different commodities that can be unloaded in a town. Let's say I'm coming here to unload corn. Even though corn is worth a 3, I'm going to get paid the lowest commodity value in this town. So if we were to come here unloading pigs, we would only get 2 each. If we were coming here, we would get 3 each because they're the same. So you get the lowest one paying off to yourself. And don't worry about leaving unloaded commodities in a town. You're not going to be picking them up. This is get the board cleared as much as possible. So when you unload commodities, keep them handy so you can count how much you're paying yourself and then remove them from the game. To win the game, you must unload all commodities before one of two conditions happens. One, you reach $0. You reach $0, the game is over. So you need to be careful in the beginning to make sure that you plan everything out and not spend too much money getting places. The second condition is when you need to draw a card from the deck to replace an empty space for your face-up commodity or would-be fuel cards with multiplayer. If there's nothing there to draw, game is over. So you need to do that. There's also one extra special rule that I have added for this. One time a game, you can unload supplies in West Morgan. Any commodity you like, one kind of commodity. To do so, you have to pay the penalty price for the commodity for each unit. So if you're unloading 2 cattle, you would have to pay $4. If you're unloading 3 corn, you would have to pay $3. Also, you would have to discard any number of commodity cards equal to the number of units being unloaded minus 1. So if you're unloading 3, you'd have to discard 2 commodity cards. And they don't have to be matching. They can be any kind of commodity whatsoever. And that is pretty much it. Let's go ahead and start this game. So we have this stuff here. 2 corn, 2 pigs. That's a good start. Let's pay $1 to move. Remember, our 3 things that we do during a turn is move. Then we either load, unload, or pay $1 to discard what we don't want. And then we refuel by drawing our hands up to 5 from either the face up or from the deck. So we've paid 1, we're going to move up here. We're going to pay our 2 bills of lading for pigs, and we're going to load them onto our truck. And then we are going to refuel. Let's move that down here so I can reach it a little easier. And yeah, I'll put discards over here. That's fine. Alrighty, and then we're going to refuel. Pigs, I want to be able to unload them, so I'll take 1 and replace it immediately. Now I'll take a corn since I have a corn. So pigs might ride around for a smidge. Our next one, we are going to really like to unload the pigs, get some money. Well, it nets us 1. Let us go ahead and nets us more than that. Let's go ahead and pay 2. Drive on over to Popinjay. This is going to hurt because we can't unload them all. But we'll be able to at a later point. We're going to unload 1 pig at Popinjay. So we'll keep that handy. And it's 1 times $4. So we're going to get $4 for that, up to 6. Remove it from the game. Then we refuel. I'd like to get another pig, but corn could happen. Cattle could happen. I've got cattle. Let's take a corn. Oh, well, that's the only one. Okay, that's fine. We can pick up 2 entire locations that way. So I would like to move to Troy. Pay $2. 1, 2 for fuel. And I'm going to pick up 1, 2 cattle and place them on my truck. 2 moo sheep. See, I never forget anything. Well, I guess it's telling me soybeans, isn't it? I could draw blind and hopefully get cattle or pig. Let's give it a shot. Soybean. Corn. Alrighty, then I am going for corn. I'm down here. I'm going to pay 1. And I'm going to pick up 3 corn, all 3 of them on the truck. And then I'm going to refuel. Well, I need corn. Let's draw blind. There's 1. There's a piggy. I can get rid of the other one. More soybeans. Alrighty. Now we're starting to split stuff up. So let's get rid of the pig. It's going to cost a lot of money to do that, though. Alright. Oh, no. I'm in trouble. I have corn. Daggone it. And I've probably been taking the wrong amount as per my rules. I'm sure I've been taking the wrong amount. There I should have taken 2, not 4. So actually I should be down there. And that would be the end of the game, but that would end it too soon. So let's just do it this way. Let's just forget that I screwed up. I'm going to pay 1. I'm going to unload 2 corn. And that's 2 each, so I'm going to get $4. Takes me up to 6. Then I'm going to refuel. I'm going to take soybean because it wants me to have soybeans. Well, I guess it wants me to have soybeans, doesn't it? Alrighty. I am going to do this. Goodness gracious. I'm going to move 2. 1, 2. Boom, boom. But I can't pick up all the soybeans. I can only pick up 2. Oh, this is killing me. Killing me, Smalls. Action economy. I'm going to lose this game because I know that the way I did it, it's really tight. And if you can't make the most of your movements in the beginning of the solo variant, you're going to run out of time because that deck is going to wind out. Alrighty, so I got my 2 soybeans. I'm going to draw. I might get rid of that cattle. 1. I'm out there on the end. I'm drawing blind soybeans. This is not good. Okay, I'm going to pay 2. I'm going to drive on over to Poppin' J and I'm going to unload my 2 soybeans at 2 each. Gives me $4, back up to 6. Going to draw back on. I'm drawing blind. Pig, good. Pig. Okay, good with that. We're going to pay 1. We're going to go over here. We're going to pick up 2 little piggly wigglies. Put them on said truck. And we're going to refuel. Corn. Corn. Well, I can get rid of 2 corn. I can't pick anything up because I have 8 commodities on my truck, so it is full. I need to unload some of this junk. And I think what I'm going to do, I don't have enough to pay though. No, I can't go to Bedford Falls. Not for this. Oh, not Bedford Falls. I'm sorry. West Morgan. I said Bedford Falls earlier. West Morgan is where you go. So no, I can't do that. So we're going to go... Yuck. We're going to go 1 and get this action economy just a-rolling and sell a piggy wiggy for 2. I get money, but I'm running out of cards. I'm going to draw back up blind because I don't have any soybeans on there and I get soybeans anyway. This is not cool. I pay 1. I think I'm going to do it that way. I'm going to pay 1. I'm taking an awful risk. Boom, boom, boom. But that's not a good way to do it. It really isn't. I could unload all the corn, come in here, pay 1 for fuel and 3 to do it, then 1 here and unload the cow, but that's only 1 cow. I might draw more though. Okay, let's do this. We are going to pay 1. West Morgan special rule. I'm going to unload the corn, so I'm going to pay 2 corn and I'm going to pay a soybean to unload all of the corn. And I'm going to pay $3 just to get some stuff off of the truck. Then I'm going to draw back up. I really need cattle and pig. Soybean. corn, and corn. Arrgh. I do not have a lot of money here. I think I'm in trouble. I know I'm in trouble. So I got to sell cattle. I got to move one. I got to unload a cattle off the truck. Only one. And get $3 for that. I am dancing with the devil on this one. Let's draw corn. Two. I think I'm in trouble because the closest to pick up is corn over here, and that takes me to 2, but I've got to spend 2 to unload it. I can't pick up the soybeans because I'm already there. I got to move 3 to pick up soybeans, and then 1 more to unload it. In both ways, it takes me to 0. Let's show you. You're going to see the first time I've lost my solo variant, so apparently it works. Well, we're going to pay the 2. We're going to come over here, and we're going to take those 3 corn, right like that. And then we're going to draw into our hand. I need cattle. Nope, I need pig, or else game's over. Oh, there's no cattle within 1. I can move 2, but then I drop to 0. I don't have any soybeans to unload. That right there is the game. I lost to my solo game, which means it works because I'd won every single game up to this point. The last unload happened after the last card was brought over here. And this was empty, but I didn't have to go there. I was able to unload. So I'm pleased with it. I don't need to make it any more difficult. But that's how I play the solo mode right there. That is how I do it. Yeah, nice and easy lemon squeezy. So there you go. Chris's solo variant for the Great Heartland Hauling Company by Jason Kotarski and Dice Hate Me Games, because dice don't hate me, but I like games. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Any questions or comments or anything, make sure you put a timestamp with that down in the doobly-doo. And since you've watched the video this long, I have no shame in asking you to thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe to the channel, share me with your friends. Click the little dinger bell thingy. That way you'll know anytime content is uploaded. Guys, thank you very much for watching me playing my solo variant of the Great Heartland Hauling Company. Have a great weekend, guys, and keep on rolling.